you for your patience this month. I'm doing things a little differently because it's Mercury retrograde, it's Aries season, and I just want to do me. And I have been sick, I've been working a lot of overtime, and have taken on some other projects. I'm actually working with a Cancer, so yay for creative projects with Cancers. What can you tell us, Spirit, for Cancer and all those who love Cancer? Please surround us with the warm, light, loving light of God, and give us God-given guide for that. Ask God to fall for Cancer. Those who love Cancer. Oop. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, so you may be spending a lot. Interesting, because we also have the King of Pentacles. So when the King and the Queen are together, this usually talks about a couple relationship. So if we are speaking of couples, this could be the finances that you have between you and your partner. So what I'm seeing now is one person is super saver, manages their money really efficiently, and then the other person blows it all. So let's see what the other cards have to say. We have the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is a card about juggling. So if you identify as this Queen of Pentacles, then you know, you could be robbing Peter to pay Paul. You could be like in a swamp of credit card debt. You could be having some mismanagement of time, but let's talk it through. Let's keep going. You could also be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. This can also mean like whatever you're waiting on is taking a really slow, it's having a really slow start, because the Pentacles, the Earth suit, is a very slow moving energy. So you may feel like energies are really stagnant right now, but it's a result of taking on too much and not focusing on like just one thing. We also have the Queen of Swords, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. The Queen of Swords is someone who has been it, who had been it and done it, and she's seen it all, honey. She knows she's been lied to, cheated on, died on, you know. She's like the divorced widower card. So she has a lot of heartache in her past, but as a result, she has learned all these experiences, and so she's very good about giving others advice, but she can be a little some people can see her as a little bitchy, but I just see her as witty, and she has like the self-respect within herself so that she doesn't let the same experience happen over and over again. But she's very smart, very witty, very intellectual. And you'll see in this particular deck, we see like Ghostbusters flying out of her mouth. So she might say things that are like, huh? Because air signs, the air suit, they're very like airheaded. I'm an airhead too. So I know I'm an air sign. We also have the Ace of Swords. I'm having so much trouble talking today. I think it's Mercury retrograde. The Ace of Swords is a card about truth. It's like a victory, right? It's an idea, a card of truth, a card of the right thought. Whenever it's reversed, it's like, you see how there's a maze, and it's like the hand of God is pointing in the direction where you need to take the maze so that you can get out, right? So God is coming down from the heavens and letting you know what steps to take. But whenever it's reversed, I feel like maybe you're not listening to that higher voice. Maybe you are like, I'm hearing like partly cloudy, like, because you know this is cloud, so it's like that energy is available to you, that hand is opening up in the skies, but for some reason you might be like, it's like you're too focused in this labyrinth, right? You're too focused like looking ahead and looking left and right that you don't see like up from above the like arrow pointing down on which way to go. So I'm getting a message right here just to change your perspective a little bit, and you'll find the way out. We also have the Nine of Cups, and I have had a new epiphany about the Nine of Cups, because the Nine of Cups is usually a wish card. It's like wish fulfillment card, but it's usually only solitary energy. Like you see this guy, we have the servant right here, but you see this guy, and he's having good wine, good food. He has his dog with him, but he's solitary, right? It's just him. So in regards to wishes, like usually we wish for a lover, right? Or usually we wish for like the perfect job. But let's say you're wishing for a lover. Well, in the Nine of Cups, there's never like two people. It's always just one person who is fat and happy, right? This can also be like overindulgence. eating your favorite foods and drinking your favorite wine, even if it's expensive. But when, like, this new perspective I've had on the Nine of Cups is that because it's one person, it's like right before your wish comes true, you get into this mindset and you vibrate on like the feelings you want to attract, right? So it's like before the dawn breaks on your wish. So you're not quite at your wish, but you're in the right frequency of your wish. So I hope this is for you. I hope you're getting on like that plane of like radiating what you want in life, right? So like law of attraction, you know, like feeling the feelings of it already being in your existence, whether it's actually there or not, right? Whether you actually have tangible evidence or not, just feeling like it's there before it even gets to you. That's when your wish comes into being, when you just enjoy the present, enjoy good food, good wine. I know Cancers like to enjoy food. Y'all are good cooks. And, y'all love food, and I love that about you because I love food too. We also have the Six of Swords. So in this deck, I see it a little differently. I do see it as a spy card. I see it as, it reminds me of a Cancer, I know, because he has masks on his wall. But, so this could be, like, internet spying on someone. You could be doing this. Someone could be doing this to you. I know that's typically the Page of Swords, but it's just so obvious in this card. But it's gathering information. We also see maps behind here and masks, so it definitely is a trip. You could also be researching, like, places to travel online, right, and comparing prices. But it's like, I feel like while you're in this space by yourself, you might be like getting into this vibration of enjoying the present, of like willing your wish into your being, but it's going to come about through like the internet and through some sort of investigative work you do, whether it's price comparisons on a place you want to travel, whether it's researching that great restaurant that you want to try, right? We also have the Hanged Man reverse, and the Hanged Man reverse, I immediately got Martyr. So if some of you have been sacrificing something in an effort to, like, if you've been sacrificing something in an effort to, like, do someone else's work, then that benefits no one, because they need to learn how to, they need to learn their own lessons, right? So for some of you, I'm getting this martyr feeling, right? So don't put yourself on the cross, don't sacrifice anything, in like this codependent way. For others of you, I'm feeling an impatience because the Hanged Man is all about waiting, right? In this particular deck, we see like a Houdini figure, and he's hanging in a tank upside down. He has the key to unlock himself behind him, but he's keeping the audience in anticipation. So he's like teasing the audience, right? He's keeping them hanging, and they're waiting. They can't like, they can't wait for the big surprise. Whenever it's upside down, it's like, I feel like maybe you're waiting too long for that anticipation, and that anticipation is just going, like, I feel like you might be keeping someone hanging. This could also be dealing with, like, a martyrdom type thing, but you might be keeping someone hanging, and, you know, trying to build up anticipation, but it might result in, like, people just getting bored and walking away, or people, you know, not being able to sustain that. Let's get some clarifiers for Cancer and all those who love Cancer. For Cancer, okay. So we have the Knave of Pentacles. The Knave of Pentacles is a student card. You see he has a like ring of gold on his back. So you could be offering a gift to someone. You could be offering something of value. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a gift. It could be like, I will be in your life to, you know, wash the dishes after you cook, or something like that. Something of value, right? Something that you bring to the table. But this is a more, a less mature energy. So it's like you're still learning. I'm hearing you're still learning how to love someone. Like, we all expect love differently. So if you are involved with someone, I feel like you're learning how they expect love from you, right? And how to give it to them. If you are single, I feel like you might be looking within you to see what you bring of value, what you can bring to the table, and trying to find partners to match your specific value. See what I'm saying? We also have the Eight of Chalices. So you might be walking away. I definitely see this with, some of you definitely might be going on a trip, because in this deck, the Eight of Cups can talk about walking away altogether. But in this deck, I see it more like a vacation. So definitely with this world map stuff here, the masks, and like booking flights, I can definitely see some of you taking a trip that might be like just what you need. And you might have a difficult time like saving for the trip and versus like spending money like carelessly. But the Eight of Cups in this deck, we see a man who is walking away. He's got a hiking stick with him. So it's like he's going on a nature hike, right? And he is exiting these doors. We see a garden down here. And so he's put all this work into his garden. And I see it as a vacation in this deck, because like that garden is so beautiful. He has to come back and tend to that garden and like keep up with it. So let me know how that resonates with you, Cancer. I love you very, very much, and I will see you in May.